Stay tuned, everybody, because it's time for the Playin on Music Row podcast with your host, Fran. Heard each week on this station. And now, here's Fran.
Well, welcome, everyone. We're really proud today. We have, today is Olav Tofte, right? Of the Tofte family. And he's playing on Music Row with us today. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us.
It's my pleasure, Fran.
Okay. Well, yeah, we've a time difference, so I appreciate that we worked with us on the timing. Can you just give us a little bit of an idea? When did the Tofte family? I know there's a whole big process whereby it wasn't really called the family to begin with. Maybe you can give us a little bit of an understanding of how this whole band actually came together.
Yeah, the last last band we started, my wife and I, like in the mid-90s, playing country, southern rock, and continued for quite some years. And in 2015, our oldest daughter and son-in-law joined the band. She sings and he played the drums, and we also have an additional bass player and guitar player when we have the possibility to do a concert with a band. So we've been together for like since 2015.
Okay. And I was going to ask you, who are the current members? Are there any other members of the band that you haven't mentioned? I mean, you mentioned your son-in-law and stuff.
Yeah, they are Norwegians, so probably unknown for the American listeners. But the funny thing is, I've been walking around in Music Row with a backpack full of CDs in 2001, so I know the area where you're sitting very well.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Well, you have a release out which is called "Coming Home," and can you give us a little bit of an idea about that? We're going to play the video after that.
Yeah, we got like a digital distribution deal with a small company in Norway before we had recorded the album, but that gave us like a kickstart to do something. And the album is called Coming Home, and that is also the title song. It touches a big issue, actually. What happens to somebody who goes to war for the country, believing in the good cause, and most people come back traumatized. So it's like a celebration to the people who really return from the war. And we have this bad situation, as we all know, going on right now. So
Okay. Let's play the video.
Memories from overseas are passing through your mind like soldiers' boots that's marching on a bridge. Bombs and shots like thunder make echoes in your head. You can't sleep, but glad to be alive. You left your friends and family because you thought you should go out there and fight the good war. life's become fragile. A change has taken place. The streets of your hometown makes you feel cold. And suddenly you hear a scream, but no one is inside. You realize it's coming from within. You're coming home tonight. You're coming home. You serve the time tonight for sure. The war hasn't ended, and you lost some of your friends, but by God's love and grace, you're coming home. You're coming home tonight. You're coming home. You'll serve the time tonight for sure. The war hasn't ended, and you lost some of your friends, but by God's love and grace, you're coming home. The war hasn't ended, and you lost some of your friends, but by God's love and grace, you're coming home.
Oh, very nice. Where was that taken? It seems like it was a live performance, was it?
Yeah, we were supposed to have a lot of release concerts on that album, but Corona came for to all of us. So it was a live performance. So you could hear a couple of more instruments that you didn't see on the video. But
Yeah, I was wondering that.
yeah.
Good trickery.
Yeah, yeah. And the guy who shot the video, he had a lot of work to do to try to sync it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you find you get your ideas for the songs that you write?
When I was younger, I didn't. It was something that came along, but when I become more, you can tell from the color of my hair that I'm not so young anymore. I actually prayed God to give me a topic or something to write about.
Okay.
So I leave it to him.
Okay. You know what? That's where the best songs come from. Who could be a better co-writer than that? You tell
No,
me.
for sure.
um, who are some of the writers and artists that have influenced you?
I must say, Eagles, the Eagles.
Okay. There's your. Well, I can hear that in your sound there. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them live 3 times as well, and there are other cool bands like in old days the Lynyrd Skynyrd, the Allman Brothers, and also like Willie Nelson and Vince Gill. Yeah,
So
there's a lot of them.
yeah, wide range. That's good. A good range of artists there. How would you describe the Tofte family sound?
Well, it's our vocals. We sing. I'm not quite sure if I can say it in English, but we have harmonized voices. The lead vocal and the second harmony and the third harmony, and that we sing like that in every of our songs.
Okay. Well, you also had a song titled Mystery Train. Can you give us like a
Yeah.
little background of that? Because what we're going to do is we're going to play that as well.
Yeah. Well, I was told that I couldn't call one of my songs that because of Elvis, but I did it anyway. I was traveling to Denmark for a festival, and too early one morning when the ferry came to Denmark, my mind just watched the sunrise, and then I started to get the lyrics for the song. And when I came back to Norway, I finished it. So it's like I compare living with traveling on the train.
Okay. Well, let's take a listen to Mystery Train.
The sun has gone down in the river. Your mind is flying off the porch.
Well, very, very nice. Um, do you have anyone that's promoting you, helping you with promotion of your music and your career?
Well, I tried a lot, and like 4 times I worked with Andrew Dean in Night Sky
Okay,
Music,
I know Andrew.
and I also tried the late Mr. Joe Mader, who had the Grand Entertainment in Music Row actually, because we happened to meet Scotty Moore and Ronnie McDowell in 2001, so I became friends of them. So I've been at Scotty's home in Blueberry Hill Road in 2008 too, and he's gone as well. But they were two great guys.
Oh,
So actually, if if somebody would help us, that would be amazing. You know, we get some airplay, and I'm very thankful for you having us. But we miss one person that could help us come a bit further than being here in Norway.
well, that actually is a situation for a lot of a lot of musicians.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
yeah, yeah. Will the Tofte family will you all be performing or touring in support of these releases?
We have done some concerts, and we have 2 concerts this spring, and two in the summer as well. So it's not much, but we do some gigs. Mm.
Okay. Have you run into like most artists here, and especially in Nashville too, run into a situation with COVID where it kind of like really dried up?
Oh yeah, for sure. We didn't play for 1 year.
Okay. It's opening
Yeah,
up now for you?
yeah. It's been better since like last autumn, like
Okay.
yeah, autumn of 22.
All right, well that's good. Well, how can our listening audience find out more about the Tofte family? Maybe preview your music, purchase it.
We have our webpage toftefamily.com.
Okay. Do you want to maybe spell that for them so they know?
Yeah, I'll try. I try the best I
Mm,
can. TOFTEFAMILY.com.
okay.
And if they write the same thing on YouTube and Spotify and places like that, they will find our music. If they type Tofte Family and like Coming Home, then the whole album will appear.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's all the same.
Mm.
Is there I know we've asked a lot of questions. Is there anything that like I haven't asked that you would like to add? You know, let the listening audience know.
Well, we have been playing from quite many years, and I've been lucky to be in Nashville 4 times. And in 2017, we also recorded 3 songs with some of the best musicians. You know, all of them are best musicians, but we were happy to get to know a guy from Los Angeles that's been living in Nashville for many years called Eric Halbig, and he called around and got some people to join us in the studio for the recordings of the 3 songs we did in 2017, and
Okay.
that's
Right.
very, very, very well played, of course.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you, Olav Tofte of the Tofte Family Band, for playing with us on Music Row today. Thank you so very much. We really
Thank you much,
appreciate it.
Fran.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're very quite welcome.
Mhm.